Welcome to Dr. Bill's China, and today I'd like to talk about poor Chinese farmers have personal airports. In 2019, I drove 20,000 kilometers around China to see how much it had changed since our family's 40,000 kilometer drive in 94. In 94, even roads in rich coastal Guangzhou were so bad I had to inch my way forward lest I wreck our van. Even so, after hitting a hole on a road near Hong Kong, a shock absorber flew off and tumbled down the road. And one road was so bad that a granny carrying a vegetable basket grinned as she passed me on foot. No joke. She reminded me of the bumper sticker, "I may be slow, but I'm ahead of you." But by the time of my 20,000 kilometer drive in 2019, even remote Mongolia, Tibet, and Xinjiang had good roads and good trains as well. Given that 2/3 of China is mountains, hills, and rivers, roads and railways were possible only because of endless bridges and tunnels. In West China, bridges arched valleys so deep I felt like we were flying, not driving. In 94, mountainous Fujian province, where I live, had some of China's worst roads because, as locals say, we're 8 parts mountain, 1 part water, and 1 part fields. But by 2000, we had some of China's best highways. I showed a friend a photo and said, "This is Fujian's most visited travel site." "It's just black," my friend said. "It's a tunnel," I said. "Fujian is all tunnels and bridges." Of course, nowadays the tunnels are lit. But in 2020, I was surprised to learn that even poor farmers in remote mountain towns now had their own airports. So we slithered up a serpentine road, winding deep into the mountains, until we finally reached the farmer's airport, only to discover I had misunderstood them. The so-called airport, Jichang, was a chicken farm, Jichang.
这是养鸡场。
Not airport, Jichang. But once I got over the shock and once everyone had stopped laughing, I was delighted because a chicken farm is far more practical. These remote farmers were so successful at raising chickens that people visited from other provinces to learn from them. Even in the mid-1990s, I admired how not just leaders and experts, but also entrepreneurs and farmers traveled around China to learn best practices from other areas. And it's much easier today now that they have roads and trains. No wonder an elderly Ningxia farmer told me, "We used to be frogs in a well, but not now." But who knows? Someday Chinese farmers may indeed have their own airports. After all, I've seen many videos online of Chinese farmers designing and flying their own homemade airplanes.